I put on the most expensive clothes I owned and walked toward the train tracks. At the final moment, I saw an ad on the rails from the revenge team. It read, "Model taxi, choose revenge instead of death." So I decided to place my last hope in the hands of the revenge team. After receiving my call, Dojin from the team rushed to my side. With tears in my eyes, I told him everything I had suffered. Not long ago, a man came to our village selling daily goods. He often hosted events to bring warmth to elderly people living alone. For several days in a row, he put on shows and held big communal meals. The elders felt guilty and insisted on buying something to support him, but he told them only to buy what they truly needed. With his enthusiasm and sincerity, he quickly became loved by the elderly. But none of them knew that everything he showed was just an act. From their conversations, he learned that my son was unemployed and my grandson was sick and often hospitalized. So he came to my stall to help me. He praised my looks, used sweet words to coax me, and even took photos with me. Later, he held a raffle. I won the grand prize. But to take it home, I had to pay 22% in tax. Hearing I had to pay money, I refused the prize. The man said he would pay the tax for me, but I didn't want to owe him anything and insisted on leaving it behind. After that, I stopped attending his events. One day, he came to find me. He performed at my seafood stall and helped me sell a lot. Grateful, I invited him to my home. He told me about his 5-year-old son, sick since birth and hospitalized year-round. He said he had to work hard to save for his son's surgery. Hearing that reminded me of my own son and grandson, and I felt deep sympathy for him. So I took out my savings to buy his products and help him a little. But since I didn't actually need them, he refused to sell them to me. Instead, he said he only needed one small favor, to apply for a credit card. He said he'd get a huge commission, and it wouldn't affect me at all. Once the card arrived, I could simply cut it up and throw it away. After spending so many days together, I already trusted him completely, so I signed the application. That day, he suddenly had something urgent to do and asked me to watch his stall. Because I liked him and trusted him, I agreed immediately. Villagers saw me running the stall and trusted me enough to buy many products. When he returned, he apologized for delaying my own business and bought all my seafood to make up for it. Since everything I had was sold, I told him to go rest and continued helping him sell. In the end, I sold a lot of products for him. Then, a heavy rain started. To keep the products from getting soaked, he moved all of them to my house for storage. But when the weather cleared, he never came back. Instead, the villagers showed up, the ones who had bought his products. It turned out everything he sold was counterfeit. They demanded refunds, so I took them to look for him, but he was long gone. At the police station, I learned that all those products had been purchased using my credit card, and many villagers said they saw me receiving money from him, so everyone believed I must be his accomplice. No matter how I explained, I couldn't clear my name. When the police said they would call my son, I broke down crying, and just like that, I became the scapegoat and was left with massive debt. I walked out of the police station in despair. Then suddenly my phone rang and it was him.